block Seth out of it. There we go.
Welcome to the Big Bodies Podcast, episode 5.
Bang, bang.
We outside today. We're chilling in the lawn chairs.
6 feet apart.
Yeah. We said, screw social distancing. We're all healthy. So we decided to do one outside. We got the nice lighting. So yeah. How you guys doing?
With your co-hosts, Hayden and Seth.
Yeah, co-host Hayden, Seth.
I'm doing good. We just, what about you, Seth?
Doing good.
You're doing good?
Yeah, as usual.
I mean, we just saw Yankee with no brim, so that's good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Seth and I have been pretty bored during quarantine, so we've just been calling each other and playing my team on 2K.
Yeah.
And then finally my parents let me come over today. So we're able to do the podcast without a Zoom call in the open outdoors.
Seth, anything going on?
Not really. Just grinding my team on 2K, like Hayden said, and FaceTiming him and
Sleeping.
Yep.
Sleeping. All right. Couple announcements. One, follow us on Instagram at Big Bodies Podcast.
Yep.
Another one.
Number 2.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Okay,
Big
so
Mac.
some people might be confused. If you're on Spotify listening to this, cool. If you're on YouTube listening to this, you're already there. To find the channel, type in Big Mac McDonald.
Yeah.
Go to the filters and then type channel. I'll be the first one that pops up there. About 52 subscribers. Subtle flex. But basically, it'll be right there at the top. But you have to go to channel first, because if you type in Big Mac McDonald, the first thing that's going to pop up is a McDonald's burger. And you don't want that. You want this fire podcast.
Or another way to find it is to type in Big Mac McDonald and then the title of the podcast that we made.
Yeah, Big Bodies Podcast. So that'll be another way to find it.
Yep. So there. That's that. And so just a quick quarantine update for me. I've been chilling. My girlfriend came over today. We went to go play some shoot some hoops at the local park that we have. Everything's closed off, like the park part is closed off.
Damn.
But we went to go shoot some hoops, and that was pretty chill.
Nice.
I mean, you kind of got your quarantine update, Hayden.
Yeah.
Seth, yeah, you kind of got yours.
I mean, this is the first bit of activity I've had today. Like, Seth and I played pickle, where there's a guy in the middle, and you try and get in the pickle with him and chase him down and get him out. And then we had a home run derby, which we still need to finish. And then
Probably not going to finish it.
We'll do it in the dark. And then we had, and then we had one of those, we had like coverage. So like there was one quarterback, one
receiver, and one.
Yeah.
And cornerback?
A cornerback, a quarterback, and a receiver.
Yeah.
And that was pretty fun. And so now we're just sitting here in the sunlight, soaking it in, and talking to you guys for some reason.
Yeah. Also, if you can't see it, you can't really see it, but seniors in Washington. I'm a senior.
Behind me? Or
It's behind me. It's behind me, but it's like,
Yeah.
you can't really.
The chair's in the way. There it is, right there.
Graduates,
Yep.
if you
All
can
the
read
seniors,
that,
mad respect for being able to not have prom.
that's me. Canceled school for the rest of the year. It sucks.
Have
honestly.
you ever been to prom?
No, I didn't go last year.
Oh,
That sucks.
that bites a bullet.
Yeah.
Pearson was right when he warns you about, like, go to all the dances, because one day you're going to wake up on the day of the dance, and you're going to be sick.
Yeah, well.
He really started us off on a negative note that year.
That's true. But,
Yeah.
no, I haven't been to prom. But I was going to go this year, but now it's canceled.
He literally told the sophomores to go to prom on their sophomore year.
Yeah.
No thanks, fool.
No. But yeah, I mean, it got canceled. Hopefully they do something for us at the end. Us seniors at the end. I'm praying that we'll still have they haven't called off graduation yet, but I'm praying we'll still have that. I'm hoping we still have that.
Hopefully.
Because
Well-
that's what, like, I'd take graduation over prom any day.
Yeah. Over any school accolade.
Yeah, I would definitely take that.
I mean, that's the, like, I literally did this for however long, and it finally paid off.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want you guys to not be able to have that.
Yeah, it sucks. I feel a lot for all the seniors in Washington that had to, and I know, and also in California, I know they had to close school because they get out of school earlier than us. They get out of school in May, and we get out of school in June. So
How many kids are in your class?
There's like,
Because mine's
how
got
many
like,
kids in our school? There's like 1,600.
yeah, mine's got
Yeah.
783.
We got like
Just for, like, 600.
600.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
So, like,
600 kids. In
what
our
I'm
class.
thinking, 10 kids on a boat.
Mhm.
We have a bunch of boats,
Mhm.
and we just, like, sing the song that was like, na, 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 hey, 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 good. But you know that one?
Yeah.
We sing that to them while they're getting on the boat and going to the other side of the lake as a send-off.
That
Oh,
would be.
okay.
That'd be kind
Senior
of dope.
send-off?
Yeah.
How fire.
That'd
We
be
get all the
kinda dope.
boats in Lake Stevens to help us out.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice. I would actually be down for that.
There's enough people that have a boat to hold 600 people.
Yeah,
we
I
do the
mean,
boat parade. There's probably more than 600 people there.
pretty much. I
And
mean,
10 people per boat.
yeah, I mean, pretty much everyone who lives on the lake has a boat. So.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Bro, that'd be sad if you didn't.
I know.
Just watching everybody have fun while you're just swimming.
It's annoying.
Low key, Lake Stevens, super overrated. Because the second your feet hit the ground anywhere in Lake Stevens,
That's true.
it feels
That's true.
like you're being sucked by an
That's so true.
octopus. It is nasty. But you go to Lake Rossiger or like Lake Washington's not great.
No,
But
Lake
Yeah,
Washington
not
isn't
Mm-mm.
good.
There's not a lot of Great Lakes actually, but you go to Lake Rossiger and the soil under your feet there, it's actually awesome and it's
Yeah.
super nice. But I just don't like the feeling. Like, it's sad.
It feels
But until
like,
last year, I'd never swam in Lake Stevens
Mhm.
because I had no friends on Lake Stevens that I wanted to go over to. Right?
Yeah.
I wasn't close with anybody. But then I went over to my now girlfriend's house and I wasn't dating her, but I stepped on the ground and I was like, "Ugh." I was
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
to
it
throw
feels like
up.
poop,
It
feels,
does.
Yeah, it feels.
It
gross.
feels like you're stepping on poop.
Uh-huh.
which is gross, and I
It's not
just
good.
just don't like it.
Mega turd.
Yeah. Something in sports that happened. MLB announced that they might be bringing back
Yes.
the league
in
in
Arizona.
mid-May in Arizona. You
It's
guys'
spring
thoughts?
training
You
for
guys
us.
are the baseball guys. Your guys' thoughts on that? Seth, what do you
I
think about
just-
that?
I would, as long as I can watch it on TV, I'd be fine with that.
See,
And
like,
they're gonna have no fans. I heard they're no
Yeah.
fans.
well, I mean, good on them because the more fans, the more probability to get it because sometimes people can carry it without even knowing they have it. So
Mhm.
even if you did corona checks at the door, you were like, do you have corona? Do you have a cough? Do you have this? Do you have that?
Mhm.
Because you can't do it an extensive one because you're at a ballpark. People
Yeah.
are trying to get in.
Yeah.
So you just have to ask
They
them a
just
couple
take
questions.
their temperature
and-
and answer
and-
the questionnaire.
You go forward, and some people don't have symptoms, and they give it to everybody in the stadium. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I really love the idea of that because Seth knows most of the stuff I talk about are baseball, and then 2K. And that's really it, especially now. Like, sometimes I talk about school, but not a lot. So it's just now that we might actually be able to talk about stats and who's going to win the World Series and who's going to the ALCS.
Mhm.
I like that.
Mhm. I definitely like it. Just anything that has to do with sports, because I mean we're all sports fanatics, so we anything that has to do with sports, you know.
You know, like the people who make the jerseys, fanatics?
Yeah.
Right? Apparently they're taking all of their jersey making stuff and they're turning it into like PPE, so like gowns and masks and
Mhm.
gloves.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Like all the pinstripe pants and stuff, like all of those are going into that and they're giving it to like first responders and stuff.
That'd be
It's pretty awesome.
That's pretty good. I mean, anything that's going on in your life?
I mean, there's nothing that really can go on. in my
I'm
life
getting
right now.
crunk, bro. I'm going to parties every night because everybody's holding them. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now.
Yeah,
I
man.
literally wasn't screaming into a pillow earlier today because my parents weren't about to let me go over to somebody's house. Like I was going insane at the start of the day.
Yeah.
I was having parties with my stuffed animals. That's who I was partying with.
Party.
Bear
Party
football?
time.
Yeah, what's up, bro? Hey, dap me up. Welcome to the party.
All right, we'll take a quick ad break, and we will be right back.
Okay. Brim with no Yankee.
All right,
That's how I'm starting.
we skipped something in the first part.
We're very sorry.
I'm very
Yeah,
sorry. about
Condolences.
I'm really sorry about it. But anyways, we have our big
body of
we yeah, we forgot to do that. So
Add some
we're
like
gonna
echo
do that.
effects after that.
Yeah. And then you do the air horn. Dude, you're about to wake up the neighbors. Nah, it's like 7 o'clock.
What?
It's like 7:30.
7:26. If you're seriously sleeping at that time.
All right, so I got my big buddy of the week. I mean, there's really nothing going on, so it's probably all ours.
Yep.
Washington and California.
Mad
I
fast.
say in Washington.
They've been.
They've been working this coronavirus. They're on the decline. I think California has reached its peak.
Well,
I know we have.
we were supposed to hit our apex 2 days ago, and we did. And
we
then
did
now
it.
we're.
We're going down.
We're going down.
We're going down, and so we need to keep that up. Anyone who's listening, make sure you socially distance each other and everything, and do that.
Oh man.
All right.
Yankee with no brim. Why do I keep saying that?
Because it's
I'm
stuck in your head.
I
You need
know.
to get it out.
Brim with no Yankee. Sorry, you guys. I'm annoyed. See, this is what happens
See,
when
this
you're
is what-
trapped in quarantine for like 2 weeks, and you
You
finally
just
get
keep watching
to.
TikTok.
Yeah, and you finally get to like be with your friends, and so you tell them all the stuff you've learned off of TikTok, like Yankee with no brim.
I've learned
You guys
so
want
much.
me to start making a fire, or
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
are you guys at a stopping point? Or?
No, we're
No,
No.
we're recording right now. Actually,
We're
We were
recording.
just talking.
So I just met you up.
Maybe in like
No, not
20
really.
minutes. Start the fire in 20.
Yeah.
Okay, that was our father.
Sorry about it.
He just, he has no sense of where.
My second father.
Sorry. He's actually pretty cool, but we don't got to
Yeah.
tell him that.
Mauler Baller Elder Edition. Boomer
Yeah,
Edition.
he's the elder Muller baller. If you didn't know that
The
already,
eldest.
you probably didn't know.
That's
Anyways.
so good. Do we have questions?
I mean, I have like 2.
I
Nice.
hit me
Okay,
with
what's
it.
your best childhood memory
Best?
for both of you?
Well, I don't know if this is best,
Actually, I know.
but
I know mine.
there was one. Well, I have one that's just the most memorable, and then I have one that's like I did it. I went on Space Mountain for the first time. It took me 3 times at Disneyland. I know it's a lot, right? To finally muster up the strength to go on Space Mountain.
Mhm.
But my most memorable one, I was in a cul-de-sac like this, and basically I was trying to learn how to wheelie, and I was getting it, and then I'm going around this turtle, and I pop the wheelie over the turtle, and my whole bike flips up, and I'm on my back, and I skid for like 3 feet, and I was just bleeding out of my arms and my legs, and I had scratches all up on my back and my head, because I'd slammed my head on the ground, and I was rebellious and wasn't wearing a helmet either, and so that was not a good time. But at the same time, my friend goes, and I'm like, bro, go grab my mom, because he was with me. So he goes over, rides to grab my mom. My mom comes over, sees me bleeding all over, and she goes, pick up your bike, we're going to ride home. Didn't do anything, made me pour hydrogen peroxide in my own wounds. It was not a good time.
That's terrible.
But I think it's pretty funny now looking back at it, so.
Yeah. I mean, when you look back at those stories, you kind of laugh at it and be like, ha.
How stupid was I to do it?
Yeah.
Wheelie on a turtle.
Yeah. All right, Seth, what was yours?
This isn't really one like specific memory, but when we were younger, our neighbors, we would come and play football in our front yard, which is where we're sitting right now, and I kind of got reminded of this a couple days ago, so it's fresh in my memory, and we
That's
would
awesome.
just play football. we would play. We would play. Why are we laughing?
Go. Just go.
We would play football out here in our front yard for like a few hours, and it was always the same teams. It was me and our neighbor, which lives like kind of across the street, and then Ian and our next door neighbor. And we would just do that, and we would come out here every day during the summer and play until it got dark. And when it did get dark, we'd try and find ways to put light on the field and play.
You know what I think we should do tonight? I think we should play kick the can. You guys ever played it? It's a great cul-de-sac game. You stick a can or a bottle or something in the middle of the cul-de-sac, and then you have one guy sitting in the middle of the street, and what he does is he closes his eyes, counts to like 20 or 50, and you try and hide somewhere, right? And then once you're hiding, then he comes out, and he can either come out and try and spot you, or he can just stay in the middle. And your guys' goal is to kick the can and run back without him like tagging you. And if he can do that, or if you can do that, you win. If you can't and he tags you, then you're out of the game, and you go till everybody's out.
I played that game before.
We need to play that. We need to get like Luke. Anybody else who know that?
Well, I don't know.
Well, then we're
There's
gonna
a bunch
get
of
Luke.
new neighbors.
Oh, weird. Weirdos.
They're all young too.
Yeah, but
So they're gonna be tapped out at 8:30.
yeah,
No competition.
they're not like old people. But it's whatever. Anyways, my best childhood memory.
What's your best childhood memory?
I don't know. I kind of like that. That was a good one, Seth. I remember that when me and Luke beat you and Brady.
The one play. I remember that.
Yeah.
Threw it over Brady.
Luke threw it over Brady.
Wow,
he
Luke
was
threw
tall.
it.
He threw it right over his fingertips, right into my arms, and I ran for the touchdown.
Brady
That was game-winning touchdown.
Brady was in high school then, so he was way bigger than all of us.
Yeah.
And taller.
Oh, that's fact.
And Luke just chucked it over him.
It was nice. But yeah, I mean, that was a good childhood memory. I mean, that wasn't really childhood, but it's whatever. I don't know. I can't really think of any childhood memories.
So, here's a question not on the books. I'm going to ask you guys. If you had unlimited money, what is the first thing you would do with it? See, I answered this question to my girlfriend last night. Yes, unlimited. Like, you could never run out of it. What would you do with it first?
I'd buy a house.
Okay.
Buy a house.
Buy a house. You know what I said?
And pay off the house.
I'd buy
don't
enough farmers to, or like pay. Not buy. You don't buy people nowadays.
Yeah, that's a little sketchy topic.
Yeah, nah. So I would pay enough farmers to get as much food as needed to send to every country to feed everybody, and then once they start, if they got this second chance and didn't do anything with it, I wouldn't do that again, and I'd let them figure out how to be responsible with it, and I'd put money in their wallets and do all that stuff, and I'd give them like a livable life and see if they could do anything with it, and if they couldn't, then but if they could, everybody'd be off the streets, everybody'd be living good and stuff.
So you'd solve world hunger.
I'd try.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good idea.
That's exactly what I answered last night. No cap. And I'm not even trying to be a good person right now. I've just done a lot of
No,
stuff.
because you're normally a terrible person.
Yeah. I've just done a lot of stuff with like hunger and world hunger, and I used to like do charity work for community hours at this place in Seattle that it's the food bank. So
Okay, cool. Nice. That's a good one. What would you said a house?
Yeah.
he's regretting his answer now.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, I gotta go one up
I'd
there.
also help people out that need it.
You want to hear what my girlfriend says about me? I'm like, what do you think I would do if I got this unlimited money? She goes, no, she goes, buy a fancy car. I was like, ow!
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the typical answer, though. Buy a house or buy a car.
I mean, that like stuff to set you up, but like at this age right now.
At this age right now,
Like,
I got a pretty good house.
I got a pretty good house. I'm chilling with my parents for a couple more years till I get out of high school.
Yeah.
If we even have high school again. Maybe I just become like a multi-millionaire. Unlimited air. Is that a thing?
You can make that a thing.
Make it a thing.
I'm now a
You can
unlimited
make that
air.
a thing
Unlimited air.
you
That's
have
fun to say.
Unlimited air.
Unlimited
Say that 5
Unlimited
times
air,
fast.
unlimited air.
Unlimited air.
Unlimited air, unlimited air, unlimited. What is this turned into?
I don't know.
Jeez Louise.
Okay.
Who were the NBA players who got it?
Rudy
Corona.
Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Donovan.
Donnie.
Mitchell.
Yeah. Was there any other? There was like
Some
two
dude
more.
on Detroit.
Yeah.
Some dude on the
Um,
south.
No.
So-
Oh, Marcus Smart got it. on the
That's who it
Celtics.
was. Yeah.
Um,
Nobody would want to be around Donovan Mitchell or Rudy Gobert.
well, yeah,
like you're not gonna contest Rudy in the post when he's like backing you down and
have you seen the videos of like people playing 2K and the dude's dressed up as Rudy
Yeah.
Gobert and they're playing like 2v2
They
in
run-
park
they run
and then they
away.
run away from him. It's so funny.
Woo.
But yeah, I mean,
Is that gonna be in the video?
That part?
we
Maybe
might have to do
not.
some
Maybe not, people.
Editing. We might
See,
have to
we're
do
gonna
some-
say this and you're gonna be like, what part? And then you're gonna ask us
You're
in the
gonna-
comments. We're not gonna tell you.
But they're just gonna keep watching our video.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But this is the second.
question.
No.
Just kidding.
YouTube podcast, 5th on here. We're celebrating our 5th anniversary. Thank you,
Yeah.
Poggers in the chat, if you can. And second question now. What am I
Okay.
doing?
Signature-
Behind you guys.
Huh?
Nothing.
Signature drink. What's y'all's signature drink?
like one,
Like
my
if you
go-to, or if I had one.
I mean, okay, let's say,
Mosquito.
yeah, if you could have one drink for the rest of your life, we're not over 21 yet. So we
It's
can't
the-
drink. But
Are we talking like you name the drink and make the drink? Or
no, like if you had
made drink?
if you had one drink like that, you could only have one drink for the rest of your life.
Okay, it's weird. So I used to get it on the cruise ship. I got a virgin one, so it didn't have any alcohol in it, right?
Yes.
And so it's called a Miami Vice, and what it is a Shirley Temple and pina colada, and it's split in half. So you
Okay.
see red and white, and so you can mix it together, and it tastes really good. But drinking it solo and getting those two pieces of it, and it's like nice and sugary. Like I'm not gonna say water because I already don't drink enough water daily, so my skin is just getting absolutely dry,
Yeah.
and I don't care. I drink Gatorade and ginger ales right now,
And orange juice.
and orange juice. That's facts.
Okay.
So, I mean, I would definitely have like a nice sugary drink. Because if you're ever like down in the dumps and you need something, it's gonna be, you're gonna go to like a sugary drink or you're gonna go to ice cream.
What about you, Seth?
I don't know. It's kind of a tough question because I'm kind of the type of person that just like tries a bunch of different things.
You do not try a bunch of different things.
Actually, it's not.
You are a very picky.
That
eater.
is
Not
Falso.
but when it comes to drinks, it doesn't
That's
matter
the
what it
idea.
is. I'll like it.
So you put beets and broccoli in a drink and
Okay,
you
not,
drink it?
obviously not that,
Okay.
but like
Ooh.
you know what I mean.
something
Yeah.
crazy.
All right. Anyways, mine is probably water because you need to survive with water.
No.
But if I had it,
Oh, sorry.
are
Were you
you
talking?
mocking me?
No, I'm not. I'm not mocking you. When the
sun
goes
Anyways, my drink that I would have for the rest of my life,
if it weren't water,
if it weren't water,
to be completely true, just. Did you not
strawberry,
answer, Seth?
strawberry daiquiri.
Okay. I respect
I had
it.
one of those in Hawaii, Virgin.
Mhm.
So nice.
So
it was
good.
actually really good.
Know what it was? It wasn't a Shirley Temple. It was a strawberry daiquiri half and a pina colada half.
It's literally like a strawberry slushy
it totally is.
with a little bit of coconut in it.
And
I
then
think.
once it's not virgin, or can we say it can be virgin and non-virgin? Because once I'm 21, I'm going full non-virgin on my Miami Vice.
that might be the. Yeah, you can say that.
Is that like a little loophole in our question?
The scooter gang just drove by. If you could hear that.
Scooter or die, bruh.
I might have messed up the audio.
What absolute units, bro?
There's like 3 of them.
and they're like
6.
6.
I think the one at the end is probably about 4.
Bro, he's hauling though. He's trying to keep up with the chicas.
Yeah.
He's like, hola chicas.
They're probably his sisters or something.
I like your scooter. When I get older, I hope to have one.
He
Just
does
like
have
your
one though.
scooter. No, but just like theirs.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's like passed down the chain. Because
Yeah.
like, let's say this chick has like a 2015 scooter, and then she passes it down to her younger sister, who then gets the 2015. She gets a 2016, and then the line goes down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I used to scooter a lot.
Yeah.
Not
Me
like
too, but I wasn't one of those
seriously.
kids that like whipped it around and hit their ankle.
No, I'd just go down our giant hill that we have out here, and I'd like almost fall, and I'd hit like a rock, and I'd be like,
what I'm thinking?
and then go.
Hello, my name's Marty, and I'm about to bomb this master hill.
Yeah.
I remember when
Yeah.
you did that.
Yes. That was.
You didn't bail at the end though, so it kind of flopped.
Who, me?
Yes, I would go up there and bail right now. I'll bail out.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. Call me on it. I bet you I will.
After the podcast.
Okay.
Podcast is over.
We'll take a video of it.
But we're
put
gonna
it.
get it on video for
Yeah.
the behind the scenes now.
We got to.
No, I'm stressing out. I shouldn't have put that much on it.
We have to. Yeah. Well, now you can't. You have to live up to it.
Well, maybe I'll just cut that part out of the video. You don't know what I'm gonna do on YouTube.
That's true. It's on your phone.
Uh-huh.
The lighting's getting kind of nice right now.
I know.
The sun's going down.
Hot
It looks
mid-lighting.
nice. We might have to do one of these again,
Yeah, that was
especially in the summertime
Mm-hmm.
when it gets warmer. You're just like sitting back in your lawn chair and you're just chilling.
One day, you could go back and either relive or change.
One day you can go back and
Relive or change.
The day I would go back is June 1st last year. It was the day after formal. I'd literally had the best night of my life. I laid on a bunt, and I'm sprinting.
Oh.
See, that's where I went wrong. My coach, my bunt audio call. And so I'm sprinting down the first baseline, and I lunge for the bag, and my ankle goes that way. It turns the wrong way, and I break it. So if there was one thing I could do, it would say, no, coach, and just take it for fifth. And not break
Okay.
my ankle.
One day I would go back to. Can't remember which day it was. It was sometime in August. I was at Team Fitness. I haven't been back since. I haven't been back since.
You don't want to, like,
I was
mess the
shooting.
mojo.
No, I was just.
Oh, it was bad.
Yes, it's a bad thing.
That's not
So I went to go and grab the ball.
Okay.
I went to go and grab the ball. Someone stuck their leg. Yeah. Someone stuck their leg in front of the ball, and I went, and I still had my hand going towards it, and I broke my finger on his leg, and so
Did
I
it go
went
up or in?
in? So it went
Ugh.
in
It
like
went down.
this, and so I got it, and I was like, oh, it's just a jammed finger. So I was like, okay, and I was kind of shaking it out, and I catch the ball next possession down. I catch the ball, and I'm like, why is there a lump in the ball?
No.
I'm like, no, why is there a lump in the ball?
That was clutch.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just swatted a mosquito off of his leg that was about to bite him.
But then I was like, why is there a lump in the ball? So I look at my finger and it's like down, like this. And I was like, oh my god, because I'm
You're
going
stressing.
because I'm going to, in like a month, I'm going to a camp and a visit at the school that I am going to play basketball at, Northwestern, University of Northwestern.
Shout out Northwestern.
Shout out Binder University of Northwestern. But anyways, so, and I'm like stressing out. I'm like, I get on the phone with my dad. I'm like, I think I broke my finger. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, just wait there. And I was like,
Well,
it
you
was
want to
kinda
know what
crazy.
my coach said
Hmm.
right when I broke my ankle?
Hmm.
I'm laying on my butt,
Said you shouldn't-
looking
you
at
shouldn't
him.
have lunged.
He goes, get up. And I was like, because I'm our 4-hitter at the time, I'm hitting pretty well. It was the best season of my life, and I ruined it. But my coach was like, get up. I'm like, okay. It hurts a lot. So I stand up, and I put all my pressure on it, and the second I do, my whole body just right to the floor, falls down. And I'm like covered in dirt now. I'm crying. That's the only time besides Little League I've ever cried on the field. And so it was just not a good day. And then my coach tells me, you'll be fine. You're going to go in the 7th inning. And I was like, no. I literally got to the 5th inning, just sitting there with a broken ankle. I was like, I don't think it's broken. And I go, and the doctor sounds like this. She goes, well, I'm sorry to say, but your ankle is broken. And I was like, well, great. And then I get the wrap, and the doctor tells me that is the worst, or the doctor that I went to after I got the cast, it wasn't really a cast, it was kind of like a splint. Mm-hmm. He tells me that's the worst splint he's ever seen on an ankle. And I still got out 2 weeks early. So, I don't know if that's a sign. You got some bug on you.
The bugs are coming out.
The bugs are out.
Seth, what's a day that, what was the question?
What is a day that you, in your life, that you would either go back and change or relive?
Back and change.
Or relive.
I guess it's not an injury like these two, but the last game in Reno for baseball,
You guys did so bad.
His team was not
so
good.
bad at baseball.
No shade, but like
He was the only good kid on the team besides Jalen. Can we say that?
Chris.
And Chris. Chris was very good.
Chris was nasty, bro. You should have not been on that team, man.
Bro, but no,
he literally
hits an infield single last year playing up on our team and rounds it.
Yeah. This dude,
It's
Chris,
in the dirt, bro. Don't round the bat. Go through it.
He was 14, 15?
14.
14? This dude literally reminded me of Ken Griffey Jr. Mm-hmm. Not even a right-handed Ken Griffey Jr. This dude
He's so good.
could catch anything in the outfield. He was center fielder. He could catch anything. Anyways, go ahead, Seth.
Yeah, it was the last game in Reno. We've already lost 3 games. And it was a play. There was already 2 outs. And it was a play at second base.
Okay.
To get the last out, it was hit to second. I was playing shortstop. And it was hit to second baseman. And I was not like fully on the bag yet, but it was like a throw that was kind of like out here.
Were you turning into double play?
No, there's 2 outs, so it was just like an easiest way situation, and I missed the ball.
His kid.
And it was all bad after that, and yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Dang.
Yeah, and I blamed it on him, which I shouldn't have done. That was a big mistake.
On the second baseman?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I blamed it on...
Well, when you start playing like blame game in baseball, it
It's
just
not
ends up to bite you right in the rear. Because it, like, if
It was
I
the last
blame...
inning, too.
Like, the only thing that can be blamed is a catcher missing a frame or a second baseman missing a tag. Like if I chuck the ball down to you on a throwdown, that's the only time a second baseman or a shortstop can be blamed. Because my throw's on. You can see if the throw is on. If I short hop it to you, it's my fault. If I long hop or get it to you in the air, it's just baseball's not a blame game. It's like we all stuck together, and so it's
Or good together.
That's why...
Yeah, we're all good together, or we all suck together.
I messed up in that
Or we
situation.
all hit trash cans together. Rip Astros. Watch, you can see like the sun just moving.
Yeah, and well, the sun isn't moving; it's the Earth.
Whoa!
Science facts for you.
Science, bro.
I'm a geek,
Dude.
We're losing
Think
the-
about
we're losing
this.
the
Think
light.
about this.
It's
When?
alright. It's still pretty bright out.
How long does it take light to travel from the sun here? It's some crazy number, like 300,000 years.
What do you mean? It's like light. It's like 8 minutes. The light from the sun to travel here, it's 8 minutes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It's
is.
years.
Light years. It's a huge number of light years
Okay.
away.
So, what I'm saying is, it's taking them so many minutes. And think about it: when you're casting a shadow, you're blocking that light from its long journey all the way there, just for it to die and hit you and not
That's
the
rude.
ground.
It's rude to the sun.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
it's rude to that part of those particles of light, bro.
I know.
You're messing with their
You messing with their vibe.
with their whole life, bro.
Yeah.
Their whole goal in life is just to hit the ground, and you're like, no, I'm good. Hit me instead.
All right, I got the SpongeBob socks on. Shout out SpongeBob.
Mad respect.
Shout out.
Sponsor us.
I actually have 2 pairs. I have 2 pairs of these same socks, and I have
You
another
have
pair of
that
different.
shirt.
And I have a SpongeBob shirt.
He's in
I'm a
love with
big-
SpongeBob stuff.
And Spider-Man. I have a Spider-Man one. I
What-
wore it last night to bed.
That's
I
fire.
just wore my Spider-Man onesie to bed. It was nice.
Onesie.
Yeah, it's a
No, that's
onesie.
fire.
Well, anyways,
Tweet of the day. Right?
I think it's time for You Can't Beat That Tweet.
You can't beat
You
that
can't
tweet.
beat that tweet.
It's not possible.
Another one from our boy,
Caucasian James.
Caucasian James. Hit him with the follow.
He's so good.
He
And
is.
he's funny.
Does anyone have any bad book recommendations? I'm looking for something that will completely waste my time and piss me off a little bit.
Dude, that's literally Corona. Waste my time and piss me off a little bit.
Yeah.
I could be doing way more stuff. Confetti.
Yes. I could be doing so much more stuff, but
Corona's
baseball.
blocking me from seeing my friends, my
Playing
girlfriend, baseball,
everything.
bro. So, all right.
Girl, you like a bacon and egg sandwich? You look good.
I concur with that because the comment right there, what you think is your favorite, like, kind of food from Starbucks or like breakfast food. Because I know mine is a double smoked bacon from Starbucks because it's so good. The bacon,
Double
it just
smoked
like
bacon.
when it sits in your mouth, you just feel like the old smoke just like kind of rise to the top of like the roof of your mouth, and you're like, oh, that is so good. That's where it's at.
Are you high right now?
No, you feel like the smoky flavor of the bacon with the croissant top.
Yeah.
And it is heaven.
It actually is really good. If you go to Starbucks and you're hungry, get the double smoked bacon. Right?
Yeah.
Double smoked bacon
sandwich.
But comment what's your favorite sandwich, because if you think anything else, if you're one of those people who likes the like weird spinach one, you know, there's like a weird spinach one. If you're one of those people, get off. If you're one
Listen
of those
to our
people,
videos, but don't comment.
don't comment. I don't want to see that. But listen to our video. I mean, they have to. They listened all the way here.
Watch our video and then.
But don't end watching the video, because then I get more watch time, and I appreciate you guys, and I get more followers.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
I want to get 100 followers by the end of the year. And I said this at 50 followers, but I completely regret it, and I retract that statement. I will make merch. So I already made merch, but I don't want to spend the $32 to buy it and shipping. So I'll price it for $40, and then I'll put merch on it. Maybe I'll make a Big Bodies podcast merch.
You should.
How fire would that be?
That would
Yes.
be so nice.
Like one of the dude that's like flexing,
Yeah.
and then like it's just small, like on the right pec, and then one huge thing on the back.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
So if he can get that planned, we'll let you know.
So I mean, if you want to send this to your friends and get us to 100 followers, you're gonna force me to make $32 merch, which in turn will be $35. But it'll be a steal because you'll be repping your favorite podcast right now.
Yep.
Yes. All right. I think that wraps up today's show. Was it a good one today, boys?
I think it was solid. We got some
It was a
nice
good one.
scenery around us. If you watched on YouTube,
Mhm.
go to the start of the video if you want to figure out how to get to the YouTube. If you're on Spotify for future videos or previous.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, again, follow us on Instagram at Big Bodies Podcast. And we'll be seeing you next time.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Ah ha ha. Nice.